20120, put it on the screen. Lego compatible certainly, but not Lego. We'll just give this a little flight. I hovered it inside and I wasn't particularly impressed. It kind of got the yaw nice and smooth, but everything else was a little bit sort of shaky. Not shaky, but Cyclic, it's a little bit quick when you start flying with the Cyclic. But the yaw's easy enough to smoothly put in. And the second speed. So it has got enough power to climb at full pitch still, just. So I might actually try some FPV with this actually, it's not too bad. It's actually a bit smoother than I expected outside. Now when you put this together, it's going to fall apart, and it's going to fall apart every time you try and land it. Every time you touch something, it's just going to fall apart. So I suggest you glue it once you're happy with the configuration. Bit of CA glue on there. Now I ended up, because I'm going to try this with some FPV, I ended up putting just a little bit of up tilt, oh sorry, down tilt on it, forward tilt I should say. Just spaced the little angled block below the feet on the back, and I ended up gluing it or tacking it like that. It would come apart if I hit it really hard, to be honest. So we will try some FPV with this, and hopefully that will put the camera a little bit over the props as well. So yeah, I like the yaw better than the DM002, but the yaw speed and how it goes in there, but it doesn't seem as neutral when you do yaw. And the Cyclic doesn't seem quite as gentle to ease in and out of, but it is perfectly flyable. I mean, for 12 quid, or whatever, something around 12 quid I think it is, it's a perfect learning quad again. And if you're not into the building and you want to plug and play, or you've got someone with a first quad, a kid with their first quad, they'll be able to just put it together. Like literally, if they can put Lego together, they can put this together. It's probably one of the easiest Lego kits that have come across. You don't even need to be able to read the instructions, you just look at the pictures. Oh, look at the final picture. Now, the first set of props that I put on this, they had a good amount of vibrations and wobble, and it really didn't fly very well at all. So I took them off and put the other props on, and they're pretty good. The props that were wobbly on here, I put on a little K90 frame, which I've just built, a little brushed quad, and they flew amazing, like really amazing. So I can only really judge from that this quad is a little bit sensitive to unbalanced props. Or my F4 Betaflight new board doesn't really care at all about unbalanced props, I guess. That's a possibility. Yeah, I think I slightly prefer the DM002, but you can stick Lego figures on this, so maybe that's an even so far. I'm going to fly it until it drops out of the sky, so we can see what it does. Hey, boss. Very trustworthy. Now I never actually flew the DM002 with the 7mm motors because it didn't come with a frame that I could fit them in, so I put my own frame on it with 8mm motors. And this has got way better flying time than that, as expected really, because they're high-powered racer stars. I mean, there's not a lot of ability to climb when you're going at full pitch like that, but this is right at the end of a battery, and this is That did cut out on me, so that's the end of the flight there. Maybe that little red LED starts to flash at you, I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's a 350 mAh battery, and nothing stunning, just a bog standard one. That was a pretty decent flight, to be honest, so I'll stick a camera on this and we'll try some FPV.